living in the gutter, spitting in the gutter. If you're looking for me, I'll tell you where I'll be, living in the gutter.
Yo, hey. It's In the Gutter motherfucking podcast. Let's make some motherfucking noise, man.
What's up, everybody?
Episode
motherfucking 42.
Yeah, we're in this bitch, man. It's December. We made it. The year is almost over. We back at it like crack addicts, folding these hoes like craftmatics. In the Gutter motherfucking podcast. I'm your main man, Big D.
Kenny Cabozi.
And Sean Sorrow.
Yeah.
Haven't caught the vid yet.
No, I haven't caught the video. I actually had a scare. I left work the other day. I was choking, coughing and shit, and I actually went and got tested because I thought, you know.
Yeah, we didn't even do the podcast.
I haven't got tested yet.
No, me neither.
This motherfucker hasn't got tested yet, but he don't want nobody over his house with a negative test and shit.
Yeah. D actually had a negative test.
And
Sean was still
Sean
like,
was like, nah.
You sounded sick yesterday.
But yeah, he won't get tested.
Yeah, it was like
that's
the day before
shit.
Thanksgiving. I was like, I'm not going to take a chance. I don't want to get sick.
Chance what? You didn't even see your family because you were fucking quarantining.
I don't want to get sick to begin with.
No one wants to get sick, Sean. You know?
I think a comedian that we know just got COVID. I think Corey Manning just got COVID.
I mean, it's so simple to get, I feel like, but I haven't really tried not to get it either.
I think if you want to get it, I think you can catch that shit.
I tell you the truth, I haven't really been like not trying to catch it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not like really proactive.
Wait, my life has not changed much at all.
No, like I still don't wash my hands. That's that's a big thing. But I don't wash my hands like after, anything really. Like I'll go to the gas station.
What do you mean like not after anything?
I'll take showers and shit. But like, all right, so I go to get gas at the gas station. I use my dirty hand. I touch the pump. I fill up my tank. I get in my car. I spark a cigarette. I start biting my fingernails. Like I'm not like, oh my god, there's COVID on that fucking handle. If I catch it, I catch it. If I kill people, I kill people. I'm just trying to be a super spreader. I gotta be super. Right?
You sound real selfish right now.
Do I?
Real selfish.
Well, yeah, but that's what they say, right? You kill one person, you're a murderer. You kill a million, you're a conqueror. Okay.
I guess. I mean, shit. I haven't heard that saying before. But then again,
it makes sense though, right?
I never went to history class.
Makes sense. I don't know who said it.
Mike Tyson actually said that.
Mike Tyson probably said it. He was probably like.
I don't think he said it. I think somebody else said it, and Mike Tyson knew it, and he quoted it, and then I heard Mike Tyson say it. But because he said it, if Mike Tyson said something and it's coming off of his lips, I believe that shit. Like when he told that reporter, he was like, "You're not man enough to come in the ring with me. I fuck you till you love me, faggot."
Right?
I felt that shit, and I believed him.
I mean, he was, you got to have that. Okay, so what's funny is at that time, right? You have that level of like, you need that like machismo. You need that like you're a fighter. This time around, dude's like, yeah, I was fucking smoking some dope before I fucking got in the ring and shit. And it's just like. With Snoop, yeah, like me and Snoop were like fucking blazing. Yo, you're gonna go fight this motherfucker? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go fight this motherfucker right now.
Snoop was like, okay, listen here, nephew, we about to sit right here and smoke some of this good shit. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to smoke Snoop, but what kind of smoke is it? I don't want to smoke nothing.
Mike's got his own fucking farm and shit. He's like,
Mike actually got the crowd. Yo, think about it, Mike. Whoever is Mike's PR man,
he's killing it.
It's doing fucking great, dog.
Dude's killing it.
Mike is like the new Joe Rogan of black people.
Seriously, like he totally turned his shit around. Whereas like
with Mike Tyson.
What?
Hot boxing.
Oh yeah, that's the podcast, right?
Podcast.
Yeah, and you could like go pay. I don't know what it costs to go to his little camp fucking shit that he has, but you can go stay overnight on like his thing and smoke weed with Mike Tyson and hang out and
I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you.
Pretty sick.
Like yo, not for nothing. Like Mike Tyson was so terrifying back in the day. It's kind of refreshing
to see him this way.
I
mean, he was like a killer.
He's all docile and just chill. Yeah. Like he's like relaxed. He's like, it's my ego. I don't want to, I've had a lot of problems.
I think he said something about DMT.
He's like an abused
he was talking
puppy.
about how he did DMT and it crushed his ego, and he realized that he's nothing compared to what's really out there in this universe.
Right, that says a lot.
Ants.
Yeah, I mean that's once you have that kind of understanding on where you are in the world, you know what I mean. That you don't need to fucking
on the totem pole of life.
Yeah, that's like a breakthrough.
In other words, Mike Tyson realized that y'all niggas ain't shit. Your life don't mean nothing.
None of us do in
Your
reality.
life don't mean a fucking thing. Your life is a speck. Not even a speck. Your life is a piece of dust in the cosmic realm of reality.
Shit.
It's just a simulation. This isn't even real.
Dude, I feel like that. All right, so I feel like, as you know, the people say that, but like, is this a simulation? So it's I feel like that it's the simulation it's 2020, it's a pandemic, right? And it's just like we're trying to get somewhere, right? But we've already been, like, I feel like in reality we're probably already past this, and the simulation's so fucked up it has to set us back to this point where we feel we still have to get somewhere. But
maybe that's why everybody had to stay in the house. Like, look, we're gonna create this fucking this virus, and then everybody's gonna stay in the house, and then we're gonna just reset the world.
Well, that's what they want to do that.
Reset.
The great, which is like some total right wing fucking nonsense that, it's like the New World Order. And honestly, personally, me, right? If we got the whole world to run like America, I'm not against that.
Oh, I'm totally against it. You know why? Because I realized that America don't give a fuck about Americans.
I know they don't.
They don't.
We'll find out this week.
Talking about motherfuckers in Ireland is getting $1,800 a month, sitting
Canada,
back, peeling potatoes, drinking Guinness and shit, chilling. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers in Canada get free health care and
we
chilling.
got you. They get free health care, and they're on some pandemic shit where they're getting like fucking $4,000 a month or something. I don't know the figures. We're not a news source, but they're getting money to stay home to quell the fucking virus.
America's like the grimy drug dealer that don't give a fuck about the community, but then they give backpacks away during school time.
Try to pretend and shit. Yeah, giving out turkeys like Nino Brown and shit.
Fuck out
you know
of
what
here.
I mean?
Like, you just killed everybody on the block, and now you want to give out turkeys, nigga? Fuck out of here.
Yeah, like, who you gonna eat that turkey with? You're all alone.
That's exactly what America is. Nino Brown. Turn its back on its own people.
Fact. We'll find out now. Like, they get mad people.
Malik Akbar.
Mad people out of work.
It's always been like that. It amazes me how some people are surprised by it. Like,
What, that the government
would
doesn't...
never be like that. They're looking out for our best interest.
No, they're looking out for their interests. You got to keep the machine rolling. That's like I was watching this documentary on the Unabomber, this Ted Kaczynski thing, and he had like a lot of shit that like made sense in a way. Like you could see where he was coming from. But the other thing is that it's just like, do we have this for a reason? Because you need the system to live. You don't need it to live. You could live without it.
And not for nothing, nigga, you bombed a bunch of people for nothing.
No, he had his own reasons, but it wasn't.
He had reasons, but damn, nigga, you had to use a bomb and blow up motherfuckers that was just going to get some lunch or something?
Yeah, no, it was crazy.
How was you supposed to do it?
What kind of building? It was a federal building?
No, that was like McVeigh. Like Kaczynski blew up like people that like were like genetics. Like he had specific victims, and the victims weren't anybody that were like
high up on the totem
yeah, they
pole.
were just like random people. Like the
Motherfucker
FBI
random.
had no fucking idea.
He's like, oh, let me hit this janitor that works at this motherfucker because he's cleaning up this bio.
No,
shit.
it wasn't like that. They were actually supposed to be like hits on people that they were technological
out,
advances. I know I sound like retarded. I feel like Rogan on fucking Alex Jones this week. He was hammered. You could just hear it in his voice. That's the worst. You ever go back over your set and you hear it? Besides the point, sorry, off track. But Kaczynski had a thing, but he was like also living in the woods with, off the fat of the land, like the row or something. It's just like, I don't want to live like that.
Yeah, I'm good.
I like having a home and Netflix and
I like my PlayStation.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like dude. I don't know what you're so anti-establishment about. Basically, it was like because he couldn't get fucked. You know what I mean, more or less. And it was yo. How is this though, dude? I didn't know this about thing. And I think Malin Pavelic. She was like a Boston comic at one time, but she made this hoodie, right? And it said, made in Harvard. Well, we all were Boston comics at one time, right? But so it was like made in Harvard, and it had a picture of the Unabomber. It was like a dope sweatshirt. You know what I mean? But so Ted Kaczynski actually got a scholarship to Harvard when he was 16, right? So he goes to Harvard at 16, and they had this fucking program on campus where it was like a therapy. But the whole idea behind it was the guy that was running the program would break him down and try to just like interrogate him. And this is like shit that the CIA uses today. And he didn't know he was a part of this thing where he would just go in and try to talk to this guy and have a debate. But the whole debate was he was going to get shit on. But he didn't know that. So he would just leave this place feeling defeated. Do you know what I mean? And that...
He would just go there for the humiliation.
So they're trying to say that because of that, that beating he took for so long, it really cemented his anti-establishment brain. You know, and it's not, far-fetched.
So you mean the government is the one that really made this?
Harvard University. But yeah, I guess the government, because they were probably giving grants to Harvard to do shit for interrogation for the CIA for practices
Remember,
they use
it
today.
always falls back on the government, nigga.
Big Brother is always watching.
Always.
Got the thought police. They're coming in soon.
Not to mention, he would have been so much better if he was getting some pussy, man. And not just any pussy. Because they say pussy is just pussy,
dude.
but pussy ain't just pussy, man. There's so many different types of pussies. You got fat pussy, short pussy, tall pussy, skinny pussy, long pussy.
Any pussy, outy pussy.
Yeah, any pussy.
Deep pussy.
Right, yellow pussy, brown pussy, black pussy.
Scared pussy.
Scared pussy, big pussy. All of that shit, man. And I'm just trying to figure out which pussy am I, and I'm leaning towards fat pussy right now.
How fat we talking?
All right. Okay. So the only downfall in that equation, right? Like how fat we talking? It's just like, am I gonna fall in the pussy? Like, because I'm a little guy. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, is the pussy that fat that I'm gonna fall in? Do you know what I'm saying? And if it's that, like, it must be wet. That's some wet white.
That's some wild.
Dude, that's some macaroni and cheese shit.
You gotta be careful with this pussy out here, man, because you be underestimating. I underestimated the pussy. I thought pussy was just pussy, but it wasn't just pussy, because I seen the pussy, but the pussy was short. It was short. It was fat. It was like I was like, I'll beat the fuck out that pussy. That pussy ain't got no. Pussy ain't gonna stand a chance with me.
He's just looking at you like a prize fighter, fucking eye hanging out. Like, what you got, motherfucker?
It's like, you ready to go rock? I'm like,
fucking pussy.
Knock this pussy down.
It's like, shit, I'm a pussy. You a pussy. Beat my ass.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, pussy just fucked me all the way up. It fucked me all. I was not ready for that. That pussy was dangerous.
I feel like fat pussy is more wet.
Fat pussy's the best pussy.
It's more sloppy and wet.
Don't nobody want no skinny looking pussy.
I mean, I'm a little dude, right? So
but what does a skinny pussy look like? Skinny pussy.
The only thing you can do with skinny pussy that's different than fat bitches is you can bend them differently.
Yeah. You could feel more like you could feel more strong. You're like, Jesus Christ,
about
look
the
at me.
actual woman. I'm talking about the pussy. I don't like looking at skinny pussy. That don't even look right to me. That's like seeing.
If it's like emaciated.
Yeah, it's like
it's like the lips are shrunken. They're like.
It's like
some vegan.
It's like
pussy.
getting an almond or something. You just got an almond, but the almond is mad small and shit. Like, I don't want a bag full of small almonds. Give me some full size almonds, man. What the fuck? I don't want no mini watermelon. Give me the whole nigga apple, man. I want the whole shit.
I want a cantaloupe.
I want pussy. I don't want to get cantalouped.
I want that fucking mango, man. I want pussy that's fat like a mango. You know
dude, that's probably the best. That's probably the best analogy right there to some good fat pussy, like a mango, like without the seed in the middle, but the way it's like, dude, I can't see a cantaloupe being like a mango. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that mango. I don't want no cantaloupe pussy, man.
No, but that was that shit for a while. You ever see that shit? That cantaloupe and shit? They were doing that shit on the internet.
Some honeydew pussy.
Oh, some honeydew.
Honeydew pussy. I don't want that. That was the cow hoof. No, that was the camel toe. That's what they call it, the camel toe. Camel toe, a.k.a. Moose Knuckle, a.k.a. Broccoli Rob, a.k.a. Hot Pocket, a.k.a. Hot Water Bottle, a.k.a.
Yo, what was that old shit? The big red thing.
That's
like
your
grandma.
That's the hot water bottle, man.
Yeah.
Fill that shit up with some hot water, put it on your back, on your ass and shit.
It was like a whoopee cushion you could never blow up.
Or you fill it up with cold water, and now you got a cold water bottle. You just put it up against your back.
Yeah. Avery wears like track pants, like, you know what I mean, like you know.
Yeah, he's a real fucking Boston.
But they'll be like up his ass, right? And I'm like, it's just like, dude, and it's just like a backwards fucking camel toe. I'm like, that's something right there. So I had
That's funny.
I knew motherfuckers had to have a name for it and shit. So I Googled it, and it was just like a fucking a bumble toe, or it was like something like that, dude. And there was like a couple, but it was just like, dude, what are you doing? Stop it.
Little Avery just be walking through Brockton and Tyson.
Yeah, and it's like, what are you doing, dude? It's like, Jesus Christ, at least make them offer you candy. What the fuck, man?
He's like, hey, you want to come back here and see some butthole? As soon as the pedophile walks back there, he pulls out his little slingshot and shit and just starts fucking the guy up.
Right.
What the fuck? He was saying a song today or the other day, dude. It was something about it. But he's like, some guy's fishing at the school. And he's like, yeah, but he's something. I don't know what the fuck it was. It was like, but I wish I could remember it. I can't. It's some stupid fucking internet shit, you know?
They used to have songs like that back in the day for me.
But it was like he's fishing for a kid.
Like, baby, it's cold outside.
That's a little retarded, right? We're gonna take that song off the radio and play other songs. Like
that was last year.
No, you can't run and hide.
No, it's still. I don't think that's the lyric. But that's what they make it sound like. It's like that's Sean. That's what they make it sound like. Like, and you can't run and hide. They make it have that type of like you're chasing her down. When really it's just like a back and forth, you know what I mean?
Fentanyl feels just right.
Yeah, see, this is what they're making us believe, you know. It's like, did Cosby write this song? Is this this is like just Jesus? I don't know.
It's white people, dude.
No, but like even like Eric Clapton's like cocaine, right? They'll play that shit on fucking the radio. She don't like. There's no fucking bleep. There's no bleep. If it was like 94.5, 96.9, and they were talking about coke,
now knows
they bleep that shit.
Everybody knows now that cocaine is trash.
Yeah, but it's still cocaine.
People still be doing cocaine.
All right, oh, yo, how crazy is it?
It's cocaine is at its highest.
How crazy is it? Avery's like, he's like, look at all the snow. It's like cocaine. I'm like, come on, dude. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just like, and he's like, what? It's funny, right? And it's just like, not really. I get what you're trying to do, but it's just like the point that you're saying this. Like, I would never even do that at 13 or 14.
He's like, Dad, look at this ice. It's crack.
Yeah. It's just like, what are you doing, buddy?
You got
like, come on.
Smoking it.
It's just like, Jesus.
And that's like clear signs that shit is about to go left.
You think? I don't think so. It's everywhere. You watch Family Guy. You watch, play Grand Theft Auto. Like, drugs are a big part of society. You know, you don't want to hide it from your kids, but it's just like, it's also, I was never that comfortable.
It seems like drugs are just a big part of his life. He's just like, yeah, I'm ready for all of this shit right now.
Yeah, and it's going to go one way or the other or not at all. You know what I mean? You either use, you sell, or you're not involved, right?
I think, yeah, well, he looks like a seller. Right now, it's like fuck it.
I mean,
Let's
I
get
don't know.
all the money. Let's get
money and guns.
Yes.
Oh, dude, it's crazy.
Guns and blackjacks.
Yo, he's got like fucking just Nerf stupid guns and shit, and he'll be like, yo, time me, see how quick I can do this. It's just like, yo, it's like it's a fucking plastic gun, you nut. It's like, what are you?
He's raising a school shooter.
he said.
Nah, he's the resistance.
Time me. I want to see how fast I can do this.
Like Private Pile and shit. Like, what are you doing?
He's crazy.
It's fucking nuts, dude. It's like,
fucking off the.
I know at one time in my life, like I was like into shit like that, you know. But it's just like I'm just like, dude, when can you start doing drugs and fucking girls? it's like I can't deal with this shit. I need to be able to talk, but I can't talk to you on that level because we're not. You're a child. You're a child.
A kid right now.
That's what I'm saying. You're a child. You know what I mean?
They say you shouldn't shy away from those real conversations with your kids. Either.
Oh, I don't, but he gets too comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's like, yeah, this fucking bitch, man, her fucking twat smell like shit.
It's like, hey.
Like, Avery, what are you talking about? She's in the 5th grade. It's like, I don't care.
It's like, fuck that cunt. And it's like, dude, that's your teacher.
Right.
She's got it out for me. It's like, does she?
It's like, fuck that broad.
No, they love him. They actually do. They like. I just had like, you know, school is horrible, but they're like, this kid's great. You know.
Yeah, he's a solid kid.
He is.
Oh my God.
It's a weird thing because I didn't grow up like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't grow up like I mean, you have a different relationship with your mom. Like you and your mom are cooler than like me and my parents were. But like it was like you and her. Do you know what I'm saying? Where it's like just me and him.
You can't smoke a blunt.
What?
You couldn't smoke a blunt with Pop Dukes?
No, there was none of that. There was like we would smoke in the basement, but they would know, but that we wouldn't like, you know, they knew it was high, but it was not really like talked about, you know.
Which is crazy because we used to be a whole crew as we get fucked up down Kenny's basement.
Yeah.
I had no clue. Well, I mean, they must have had a clue.
Of course they did, but it wasn't like it wasn't talked about. You know, I still never got high with my parents, and I was kind of pissed because I was like, you know, my mom had like cancer, and I was like, where we're gonna get fucking baked, you know, and it was just too quick, you know. But
that's sometimes though that's like a good thing.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of good that like because I'm honestly, like, to be honest with you, like, when you get high and you, like, chilling with people, a lot of things come out when you high that you don't really talk about when you sober. You know what I'm saying? So when you high, you just feel a little bit more comfortable. You feel a little bit more relaxed. So, like, having that conversation with your mom while, you know, you guys are fucked up on weed and shit, and she's like, oh, I remember the first time I met your father. He can really eat a fucking good box. I swear to God.
Yeah, like that would never happen. That would never happen in my house.
Yeah, but for me, on the other hand, my mom's cool. Like, my mom would smoke weed. Like, we would smoke weed and shit. She wouldn't actually smoke with me, but she would take my weed, smoke hers. I would go smoke mine. And then after we got finished smoking,
You hang out again?
we hanging out, but we high.
Right. That's
And
pretty
then
cool.
it's like, yeah, I like him, but he ain't really doing it for me. I'm like, oh, shit.
Oh, some other dude.
Yeah, and I'm just like, okay.
Like, all right, so like my dad, right? So I was probably like 13, 14, and Tommy, we're in front of my father, and it was like we were like fucking, we had like the speakers, like the PA speakers, and we were like doing something, but I think it was like DJ related, right? But Tommy goes like, "Hey Ken, you hear like Vanessa's blowing people down the schoolyard, right?"
Let's go to school.
And I was just like, hey, but my dad's like right next to me, right? But then after the fact, my father goes, he's like, hey, what the fuck is wrong with that kid saying that shit about that? You know what I mean? And he's like, why would, he was basically saying like, why would he do that? And he was just like saying like, I don't know.
He's like, stay away from that kid. He's got a big mouth. All right.
I mean, yeah, he was like, he couldn't, he's like, why would he do that with me there? He's like, look, I don't care what, like, he wasn't upset with anything, like, you know what I'm saying? But just the fact that he's like, he couldn't grasp, like, you're a child right now. Yeah, that's what, he felt like, you know what I mean? Like, why is this fucking retard fucking talking like that in front of me, you know?
I remember when I first started smoking.
Tommy's a good kid, though.
I first started smoking weed because I used to steal little pin of joints off my mother.
That's what I'm saying. You had a different relationship.
But then once my mother found out and caught on to it, and then I started smoking weed with her, then it was like she started buying weed off me.
Oh yeah, dude. So when my grandfather passed, before like I moved downstairs and shit, he had like a bunch of change, right? So there was like silver dollars and everything, so it was like a big change jar. So I'd take it little by little, right, and buy weed and booze, right? So I get to like fucking, I'm like, I know there's some left, right? I go in there and there's a fucking silver dollar wrapped up in a piece of paper, and I open it up and it just says "fuck you." And it's just
little by little, there's like nothing left.
Yeah, there was absolutely nothing left. He knew it was a whole fucking thing, and it was just like it just had the fucking wrapped up, and I was just like, my dad's slick as shit.
Nah, you gotta be.
And hey, yo, never even talked about it. Yeah, but just like fuck you.
He sees the shit going down, and you gotta be an ill motherfucker to steal another nigga's change. That's some wild shit. Bro.
I was fucking 15.
I think we've all stolen change.
No. You can't. Well,
I mean, I stole it when I was older too, and I was strung out, you know.
Yeah, but you know.
And that don't
small
last
habits
long.
build the big habits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Me personally, I mean, I stole. I ain't gonna lie, I stole like a motherfucker, but I was still stupid shit.
You don't think change is stupid shit? I mean, it's money, but it's
I
like
still pornos and shit like. And if you got 3 pornos,
you can't steal pornos because then you're gonna forget to bring them back, and now it's an issue. It's like,
that's the crazy shit. I got stole a porno from my mom, and
yeah, you can't do that.
She had 3 pornos.
I hope it was a gay porn. Please tell me it was gay porn. I'm just fucking
so it's 3
around.
pornos. I steal one of the pornos, and it's like if you got 3 porno tapes. You know if one of your tapes.
That's what I'm
gone.
saying. She fucking knew.
If it's 3 porno tapes, you know like all 3 of these motherfuckers must be.
All right. So what was the difference out of that one?
If you got 3 porno tapes, you know you rotate them.
Yeah, you rotating them shits. You know them shits is fire.
Could you imagine having to go back to that world? Like where you only had like a couple, you couldn't just do fucking just fucking. It's immediate. It's fucking dude. It's mainline.
Erectile dysfunction really wouldn't be a problem like that, would it?
What do you mean?
Because then you would have your imagination. You ain't got to. You wouldn't.
No, that's got nothing to do with that.
Yeah, because now you go through like tons of different videos. Oh, that's not good.
But like if I wanted to beat my dick, I would have to find a magazine.
Yeah, I agree.
Whatever that was there.
I totally agree.
So now, like, you got a selection and shit.
You hold on.
Hold on. In order to beat my dick, it takes me about 30 to 45 minutes just to find the right fucking video.
Jeez, that's a night.
No, that's crazy. Sometimes, on occasion, I could come on the thumbnails just trying to fucking, just trying to scroll through them, just slowly edging, you know what I mean? And then it's just like, and then you hit one, you're like, this is the one, and then it's buffering, and you're like, oh, fuck.
I'm just mad you're so passionate about this shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's jerking off. I think everybody should be passionate when they're jerking off.
Nah, you should.
Men,
be.
women, theys, thems, there's, those, zebras.
You have to be passionate when you jerk off.
Yeah.
I'm such a
You can't do a
depressed.
half-ass jerk off.
You're not gonna come.
I'm such a
I mean, you
depressed
could, I
motherfucker.
guess.
I've done it though.
I've done it. Yeah,
Well, I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
like,
Just
I don't
feeling like
even-
a piece of shit.
Like I don't want to beat my. Yeah,
I don't
fuck
want
it.
to do
Just
it, but
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just gonna do it.
like let's just get it over.
I got nothing
with.
else to do. It's just like, oh, your dick's like beaten up. It's all hurt. It's like, oh, you've been peeing on me for too long. Yeah, it's like, stop it. Please leave me alone. And you're like,
Yeah,
no,
I
it's
know.
the only thing I have right now. Shut up.
I done beat my dick till the shit got chapped. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just like crazy.
I totally have chapstick from
Yeah, like wow. Like,
beating
wow,
off.
Stop
dude.
putting Neosporin on it.
something. You're like anything. You're like, really? This is not herpes. This is just me being a degenerate.
Yeah, that's funny. 'cause
I
that's
haven't
the
showered in
truth.
3 days. I've just been jerking off with fucking, and now my dick looks like this.
That is the fucking truth. Oh my god.
Just saying.
It's all mangled.
It's all mad. It's
It
like, what are
is,
you doing?
man.
Beating off with a cheese grater? What the fuck is wrong with you? You're like, it's the only way I come.
now I work.
I'm Italian. It's like fucking Parmesan Romano.
Oh, dick cheese. Yeah, that's all it is. Dick. That's it. There's no Parmesan. There's no
fucking-
it's just dick.
Yeah, I seen a stupid meme today that was like, if there's a meatball sub, there's a meatball dom. And it was like a meatball with like fucking a thing on. It was just like, yeah, that's fucking crazy. But it's like stupid funny. I love fucking memes with dumb as shit, dude, but they're like, they're pretty good. You gotta love it.
It depends. I
You-
mean,
if you can talk in that
the
shit.
internet is officially undefeated. So
It's
when Roy Jones,
oh man,
There's already 100 memes already.
holy
Roy
shit.
Jones and Mike Tyson fight the other night. I don't know if you guys watched it. That shit was crazy.
But the undercard.
Oh, and
Oh no,
then-
they were like fucking.
So it's just been a crazy like last
Who
few
would have
weeks.
thought?
Jeezy and Gucci Man had a versus battle, which is crazy because Jeezy sent people to actually kill Gucci Man.
What?
Yeah, they had beef.
So this is the crazy shit. So there's
Yeah, but he
so it's a
sent like
versus
armed
battle.
killers, like ninjas. He sent
So
ninjas
listen,
to the house,
it's a
dude.
versus battle. Jeezy is a Crip. Gucci Man is a known blood. Gucci. So apparently the story goes that they had beef over a song called "So Icy" or whatever the case may be. They was going back and forth on records, and Jeezy decided that he was going to send some people to go after Gucci Man. He put a bounty on Gucci's head for $10,000 for them to rob him. And
That don't
take his
seem that
chain.
high.
No, but this is back in the day. I mean, and
Yeah, but was that still standing?
no, thugs are stupid.
Like,
Because you're not gonna rob Gucci Man for $10,000. What are you gonna?
no. So you got to just go rob him. You might not have to get nothing. You just maybe gun butt him or something. Just be like attempted robbery.
Yeah, but you rob him, take whatever he has, and then somebody else gives you 10 grand or whatever. That's just regular street shit. But
Yeah.
the thing is that Jeezy sent somebody to go kill him.
You
And
can't do that.
And what happened is Gucci Man ended up killing the guy that came to kill him.
Gucci Man did?
Yeah, like this is well known.
Stop it. This just happened? How long
No,
ago was this? This is old shit?
This is why Gucci Man is
Are you
feared in the rap
serious?
industry. Yes,
Gucci
dude. They
Mane's
call
a real deal.
They call Gucci Man the boogeyman of rap.
Yo, that's ridiculous. I don't think I knew that. Sean, you knew that they put a hit out on him and the fucking he killed the hitman?
He killed the hitman.
Is this real? Did they write this
Yeah,
shit?
I-
Yo, is this some bullshit they just wrote about? Like,
No, we're gonna. I mean,
did
I
time
wish
for
I
this
could.
shit,
I wish this was.
he
a
did
fucking
time
joke.
for what? He killed the dude that was trying to kill him.
Yeah, he didn't do any time. He did like a little bit of time at the beginning because of the gun.
Oh, because he was waiting for
No,
whatever.
because of the gun.
All
Other
right,
than that,
but-
he was
okay.
free, he was a free man.
Wow.
So and Gucci said
But
it.
then what? Did the other dude get in trouble for sending a hit out?
No, Jeezy never got any trouble or anything else.
But
like that 'cause they wasn't
was the
confirmed.
dude that was trying to kill him that night actually sent from Jeezy?
Yeah, he was a Loke named Pookie Loke. He was a Crip named Pookie Loke.
This is all documented?
Yes.
This sounds crazy.
Yes, it is crazy, nigga. This is rap life.
Yeah, but
shit-
this sounds like
yeah, this-
WW fucking wrestling shit, dude. A's.
So Gucci Man made a song, right? Gucci Man made a song, basically, dissing Young Jeezy, and one of the lines in the song, he says, "I bet," he said, "if you can go dig your partner up, I bet he won't say shit."
Because he's dead.
Yeah, he told Jeezy.
Like he
Go
killed
dig-
him?
Yeah, he killed. So this is the story. Allegedly, so Jeezy sent somebody to go kill him. He kills the guy, but after he kills the guy, he takes the guy, goes into the woods in his apartment complex, and buries the guy.
Kenny, just listen to the song.
So,
Hold on. That's a little kind of weird.
It's not weird.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Unless you're selling like mad drugs or something out of the house. If some dude breaks into your house and you're a citizen and you kill him on fucking, principle because you're at risk of your life, you're not going to go bury him in the woods.
Well, he buried him in the woods. He buried him.
You wouldn't bury him. You would just call the police.
Yeah, but he was out of his mind. Like, somebody just tried to kill you. He's like,
I mean, you could use that as defense. I'm not going to...
So here's Gucci Mane during the versus battle.
So you look oh so stressed. I think the nigga just mad cause I fucked this ex. And I'm the big dog, he got the little boy complex. Go dig your partner up, nigga, I bet he can't say shit. And if you're looking for the kid, I be in zone 6. I hit the birthday party, you and your homeboy too.
It's crazy.
Going so hard.
It's so stupid.
It look just like chips, but I never went platinum. Do you catch my drift? I rounds, nigga. I'm just who I am, nigga, but I ain't one boy. You left your son to be a bastard, won't even raise your own boy.
You said left your son to be a bastard, can't even raise your own boy.
Who was just talking? There was an old rapper talking about like Bobby Shmurda, and he was saying like how they were just snitching on each other in the fucking...
Yeah, but Bobby Shmurda didn't snitch. He stayed in and did his time.
No. Bobby Shmurda's legit.
Right.
But this dude is he was, I don't know if it was Ice-T or fucking who the fuck was it, dude?
Somebody snitched and
No, he wasn't.
I'm about to say Ice-T didn't snitch on nobody.
No. That was just in an interview.
That's the OG, yeah.
Yeah, no, it was just in an interview.
Colors.
That's just so funny though, dude. With Ice-T, it is kind of crazy, right? I mean, you got to respect the hustle. You got to respect the hustle. But for going from like, remember with the shoulder pads? Remember with the shoulder
man walking psychopath.
And he plays a cop on television.
I'm a gangster stalker.
He's a cop on television.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, remember when he had when he had the fucking shoulder pads?
Hold on, we getting
With the
distracted.
spikes?
Cop killer.
Hold on, we're getting distracted.
Better you than me.
We're getting distracted.
Killer.
We'll go back to Ice-T in a second. So Gucci Mane's going in on Jeezy or whatever. He comes out with that song.
Yo, but because was it over a girl in the first place?
No, it was over.
Well, he was like, "Yo, I fucked your bitch."
No, so this is what happened. So they made a song together called "So Icy." What happens?
Which one? The one they were playing on the radio?
So what happens is the song was supposed to be on Jeezy's album, but what happened was Gucci dropped the album before Jeezy did,
and he put the song on it, so his album would sell more because the fucking song was on it.
So Jeezy was mad.
Okay.
They had beef.
He didn't kick him some dough.
But this is what happened after he played the diss song. We just told him to dig his partner up.
Okay.
Put that nigga ass in the dirt.
I tell you what.
Smoking on Pookie Load tonight.
I tell you what. This how we go.
Hold on.
Now, who is saying this right now? Is this a judge?
This is Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane says.
So he's doing this twice.
No, he just performed the diss song.
Yes.
Now he's telling now he's telling Jeezy, he said, look.
Yeah, he said the lyrics again.
No, that wasn't the lyrics. That was just him talking. He said, look, yeah, you can go dig your partner up tonight.
Yes, yeah.
We smoking Pookie Loke tonight, which is disrespectful because you can't, because if a rapper dies or somebody dies and you say you smoking on that nigga or whatever, that's kind of fucked up because the nigga did get smoked. So.
Oh, so that's what he was saying when he said that.
So
we gonna roll him in the blunt. smoke.
And then this is Jeezy's response. So.
Do this.
Send some more, I'ma send them the same way. In a box back to you. Free kill.
Free kill.
I tell you what though.
You know, nigga said, if you would have said, I wish
free
I could.
Kill? You saying free kill his mother?
Yeah, I wish y'all could have seen Kenny's face.
Yo, is that what he's saying?
Yo. Said, I'm going to send your partner back to you in a box.
In a box.
And then Kenny goes, and then he said, yeah, that's a free kill. Kenny said, oh.
No. Yeah, I thought he said your mother. I really thought he said your mother. I didn't know his partner, dude. I thought he said your mother. He's like, I'm going to send your mother. And I was like, damn, this dude's coming hard, dude. It was like, holy shit.
But it gets deeper. So then Jeezy responded.
You extended this invite, my nigga. I did it as a real man. It's been 20 motherfucking years.
15 years.
Okay, well,
are they face to face right now?
Yeah.
You feel me? You still talking the same shit.
Hey, man,
So
you
hold
gotta
on,
take that.
let me talk, my nigga. Let me talk.
Listen.
Let me talk.
I don't want to talk. I'm through
Let me
talking. It's
talk,
your
my
turn to
nigga.
do the song.
That's
What is
right.
on
Yo, if they pull out guns right now, I will die.
I told you off the dribble, nigga, we can't do nothing if it ain't street. If I can't perform the truth, we can't do it.
It's all good, but let me
hey,
say
man.
my piece. Let me say my piece.
Take off.
Let me say my piece. It's like this, bro. I extended my hand because I'm a real man. And the shit we
Tell me
came
this
from in the
don't
street,
rhyme.
dog, you seen it, we've been through it, dog. 20 years. 20 years. And when I said I wanted to do this shit for the culture, that's what I wanted to do, nigga. I brought you here to show you the world care about what the fuck we got going on, because we are the culture. You feel me? Me and you. Where we came from. What we been through, nigga. Us. Me and you. All these kids out here doing what the
Who
fuck
shot
they
first?
Because they saw what went on with us, dog.
Who shot
so
first?
This shit ain't about
We'll
me.
see.
What do you mean? No, I want to know who shot first originally.
Who shot first? The first person to shoot was Jeezy.
So
When
who
you
was
sent
just
when
talking?
you sent somebody to try to come kill me,
Who was just talking?
Jeezy.
Oh, dude.
And then but this is what Jeezy said.
Is this dude serious?
So the crazy
Yo.
shit is people were going on Twitter, people were going on Instagram, social media, and they were defending Jeezy. Like I like Jeezy for his music and everything, but at the end of the day, I have to tip my hat to Gucci Man, because at the end of the day, this nigga Jeezy sent somebody to kill this nigga.
And that dude killed him.
He killed that nigga.
And now this dude is talking about like
And
keep
now-
the peace.
and now this dude's talking like,
dude, stop
now
it.
Jeezy's like, hey.
That's why
hey,
I
look,
want to know who shot
How is he
first.
even still standing like this other guy?
because he can't like legally.
I mean, you
he's not
can't
really,
do that, Sean.
There was nothing really. I mean,
But you think Gucci Man has enough fans that like some crazy fan would go out of his way? And
nah,
shoot this
Jeezy's
dude?
Jeezy's
No.
one of them OG dudes that's been in the game so long that he's kind of like. He moves like Jay. He's not stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like he
no,
has
all right, no.
security and
You
shit
would
like
you would
that.
think they would have crazy fans, like killed Lennon, right? Like
Yeah, like-
kicked the Jodie Foster dude, like the dude that shot Reagan, try to kill President
and
Reagan.
don't get it twisted.
That was a crazy fan.
There's a bunch of shit that goes on with that. Like they worked together. They were friends at one point, and then their relationship went sour over a song because one person put a song on the album before another person.
Yeah.
But the war,
But it's like, look, which is a scumbag thing to do. But like, if you knew you did a shitty thing to do, look, let me kick you some money
Jeezy was gonna blow
take care
before-
of it.
Jeezy was gonna blow before Gucci Man. The difference between Jeezy and
So,
Gucci
so
Man
who
is
put the
that
song on
Jeezy-
first? Gucci Man put the song on first.
They put the
Gucci Man put the song on his shit.
yeah, Gucci Man had his shit. on
Yeah.
first.
So you just, okay.
And then Young G. It was like I can't even remember
That
who
song's
did it,
probably,
but it's like
at least 12 years old.
oh, more than
Well, that's what I'm
15,
saying.
20
Yeah, he
years
was saying
old.
15, 20 years, and I was like, yo, how long ago did this shit
It
happen?
happened a long time ago, dude.
Right,
Like,
that's
I'm talking about,
crazy.
Like 05, like
But
maybe-
it is like ridiculous that the dude that started the shit in the first place
Yes, it's
is
like-
trying to end it, and it's just like, come
basically-
on, man.
So like at one point during the verses or whatever, Gucci was like, my outfit cost $10,000, and then he said, I got $5 million in jewelry on and shit. And then
Yeah, it's
Jeezy
probably
was
rented.
like,
Is
he
it
was like-
rented?
no, Jeezy was like, cool, but I own half of Atlanta. But what people didn't understand is that Jeezy put a hit on this man's head for $10,000,
Which is shit.
and he's telling you,
It's
I
dog
have
shit.
$10,000.
Who's gonna pick up that murder? Like, I'll kill him
Pookie
for
Loc.
$10,000.
Mad people, Sean.
Pookie Loc tried to pick up that murder.
Some punk
Oh, is
ass
that what
bitches.
happened?
Yeah,
And that's the dude
Pookie
that
Loc-
died.
yeah, Pookie Loc
Oh, I
tried to
see,
do
I
it.
see, I see, I see.
He died, and then they're smoking on Pookie.
Sean, $10,000, dude, right? Like
Take a man's life.
like most of the time you get killed, it's by someone you know, right?
Unemployment gave me $10,000.
So to just go,
I ain't about to kill anybody for $10,000.
no, I'm not either, but I'm not desperate. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm not a killer. Like some people just grow up in this life.
Get somebody killed for $10.
Y'all niggas speak for yourself.
No. You know what I'm saying, dude? It's just like but to think that 10 G's is but what I'm saying is that's only one of the
I know
ways
niggas that take a nigga life for $20 and a 6-pack of.
for less than
Miserable.
that.
Yeah.
It happens for all day. You know what I mean?
It's just crazy.
But what I'm saying is those are the odds are in your favor if it's random.
right. But
So
it's
if
just
you-
crazy. It's just crazy how somebody tries to take my life and then wants to play like they're the victim. Or,
That's
you know what I'm saying? Like,
ridiculous. That's why I asked you who shot first,
the
dude. I was like,
so social media is like
which one
going
of these?
crazy, and they're like, yo, well, Jeezy did this, Jeezy's own real estate and this, that, and this, that. Yeah, but if Jeezy was successful, this nigga Gucci Man wouldn't be here. You wouldn't have.
No, he could have came up on his own too.
No, but he wouldn't be here because he'd be dead. If the nigga that was sent to go kill him was successful.
Yeah, but he was already like somebody in the first place.
Yeah, but we wouldn't have
a different story.
We wouldn't have all these artists that came under Gucci like Waka Flocka.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And
I see what you're saying.
And all this other shit. So I think, for me personally, I feel like that dude Gucci Man like really had like he forgave for some serious shit.
Oh yeah.
Like what do you have to forgive for?
No, like for
Jeezy?
me, like for hearing that story, like in just understanding what's going on, that dude is the hero in this story.
He's the hero to that.
And it's
to
just
me,
like to not root
but
for that
everybody
guy.
was looking at him like he's crazy because he's playing all his diss songs. He's like, "Fuck you," this, that, and the third. But he has every right to. Motherfucker, you sent people to kill me over a song.
That's
you feel
crazy.
me?
Like a song. I don't know.
And the crazy thing is during the height of their beef, when they were like really going hard at it, Jeezy was having a birthday party with T.I. and Gucci Man went to the party by himself, supposedly, allegedly, by himself with whoever. I don't know, guns, whatever. I don't know what the fuck. But he went by himself and he made them niggas really uncomfortable. Because after you're known for killing somebody, you move different.
Oh, especially if you knew somebody else put a hit out on this motherfucker and they went to their house and they got caught, dude.
Well, it's just like, I'm just looking at this motherfucker like he's Superman. Like,
I mean,
dude,
I'm sure motherfuckers were clowning on fucking Pookie, fucking whatever the fuck his name was.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, they're like Gucci Man ain't shit. He just killed that fucking crackhead retard. He wasn't anybody special. He was just fucking Pookie, fucking. Blah.
Especially after that versus shit, that social media was ripping him a new ass. But it was just crazy, dude. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, but it's like I can't believe these people talk this shit on record.
Yeah. It's not only on record.
Bobby Smurda locked up.
Yeah. So that's what they were saying. Yeah. So whoever the fuck was talking about the Bobby Shmurda shit, they were just like they're just telling on themselves in record. So that must be like what you were just saying.
Like D said earlier, they're just going so hard. It's like fucking bitch caught a body last week.
Yeah. Caught a body about a week ago.
Right. You see Shiesty, you see
yeah.
with them ARs. Or whatever. Sean knows the lyrics.
That's why like fucking people were mad at 50 with that like shit when he was like calling people out like and it's just
yeah, but this is the thing, like it's like
he got shot in the face.
He got shot in the face, but 50's not a known killer. Gucci Man is a known killer.
Yeah, I'm sure there's rumors of people being killers, but there's none documented like that. Because he like killed somebody who was trying to kill. It's like a documented. This is
documented, and this is
news.
Folklore.
Like, yeah. There's no like, dude, we think the body's like Jimmy Hoffa. Who?
We think that nigga got like 12 bodies and shit. I don't know, but I know Gucci Man.
It's like Omar.
One definitely.
It's like Omar and the wide dude. They're all in the fucking vacants, dude. There's Gucci, like no one. Like we think he got like 30 bodies, but we can't find them.
If this was a Spade's hand, Gucci definitely got one. That's it.
Yeah. On record.
It's not a good hand, but that's all you need is one. That's it. Like,
that builds fear.
Yeah, that's it. That's all.
People
you really
know. They know. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
So, did you guys see the Tyson fight?
Yeah.
That shit was dope. I thought Snoop Dogg did a great job commentating that shit.
That shit.
And I feel like if you're gonna have like a fight or some type of sporting event,
you need
to
that,
have at least one motherfucker that ain't football related.
It just adds humor into it.
Yes.
That shit just made everything so much better. He's like, oh, look at my two uncles fighting at the barbecue.
Yeah.
Grandma told him, leave that stuff alone. He's like, nah, we gotta work this shit out, Grandma.
This shit was fucking.
That was.
What
funny.
is it? Does he do Madden? Or 2K? What the fuck does he do?
Actually, Snoop Dogg.
I feel like I've heard him on a video game.
I've heard him on UFC. UFC 3, I've heard Snoop Dogg on. I've heard him on...
The video game or the...
I've heard him on Call of Duty. He'll be like the codcaster.
Yeah.
On Call of Duty and shit. He'll be like, yeah, UAV in the air.
No, that shit's sick.
It's just crazy. So, shout out to Uncle Snoop. I'm
sure.
Doing your motherfucking thing.
Snoop and Tyson was having a session before the fight.
Oh yeah, hell yeah!
Probably.
Could you imagine that
They
shit?
were hotboxing.
Oh yeah, it was getting busy. And the way Mike Tyson smoked weed is just hilarious. Have you seen that shit?
It's so aggressive.
So Mike Tyson.
How can it
smokes
not
weed.
be?
Mike Tyson smoked like this. You were like.
Oh, that's old school right there.
That's that
wicked
old
old
school
school
shit right there. They want to breathe in the joint. He light the joint and then suck it from his lips to the fucking cherry. And
He's
shit.
like doing nosies and shit.
Yeah,
He's
like what the fuck? Like, come on, dog. You know what I'm saying? I seen an old nigga do that shit.
Or just sniffing.
And then I seen Don Juan, Bishop Don Juan, do that shit on with Snoop. He'll put the blunt in his nose and then inhale it from his nose and then pass it to the next nigga.
It's terrible.
And motherfuckers was like, yo, what the fuck? I'm not smoking that shit. You got me fucked up. Did you guys get a chance to see Kevin Hart's special?
I watch that shit.
I have not.
Was it good?
Yo, I appreciate Kevin Hart, respect him.
There's a lot of comedians right now saying that Kevin Hart is not funny.
It's trash.
Blah, 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 trash.
I liked it. I watched
I
it.
think Kevin Hart is funny.
I'm not saying he's not funny, but he's not like a
He's
comic.
got something. It's like
He's
some
not a
people
comics
think,
comic.
It's like some people.
No,
it's like some people
he's
think,
fucking not.
It's like some people think Sebastian Maniscalco's not funny. He just got like facial
I don't even
expressions.
know who the
and
fuck
stuff.
you talking about.
You've probably seen him before. He's like does the Italian, whatever. He's white. You don't
Yeah,
care.
I don't give a fuck.
I know.
My grandma's making raviolis. We just shove her in the basement.
Yeah. No, but I, you know what I thought was fucked up about the Kevin Hart special? I was like, this dude's in a club in his basement.
In his house in pajamas.
Yeah, and I'm
right?
doing comedy in the cold in like a parking lot. Like, it's just like, yo,
I'll tell
what
you
the
right now,
fuck is
whatever it
going
is
on
that
right
Kevin
now?
Hart is doing is right. You know what I mean?
Kevin Hart's killing it.
People are dissing about who are these people dissing it? What are they doing?
Just haters, dude. I'll tell you, I liked it. I thought it made me laugh. I laughed out loud. I'm not really like. Look, I'm not a Kevin Hart fan. I appreciate what he does. I respect that shit. But I watched the special and it made me laugh. You know what I mean? I've watched some of his older shit. I'm like, I can't do this shit. But last couple ones, he got me to laugh. He's a comic. He's been doing it for years.
Look, I fucks with Kevin Hart. I'm not saying that I don't like Kevin Hart. As I've gotten developed in this comedy game, I appreciate comedy a little bit more.
Yeah.
And I just expected more.
See, all right, so maybe that's where we're
for
different.
Me, it's not that I didn't think that
that's 100%.
it was funny. I just thought I was
But
expecting more
if
because
you look at all of Kevin Hart's other specials, you'd expect more after.
That's the thing. It's like, but this is the thing in the comedian world. As us as comedians, Kevin Hart is like the top dog. But us as comedians also know that once that stigmatization or that connotation is put on you, that you're the industry nigga.
Yeah.
It's like
See, you know what the difference is between me and you watching that special? I wasn't expecting anything. You were expecting more.
I was expecting something.
So when I seen
maybe
it,
it's just because I'm black. He's he's revered as like the top comedian. If you really think about it.
Chappelle's miles.
Yeah, but
above fucking.
Of course, like on the technical level,
not industry wise. Let's talk Dave Chappelle's fuck the industry.
Before we get to that, though, finish this. But with Kevin shit, like I feel like Kevin is like comedians don't like his shit, and they feel like he doesn't deserve the spot.
It's commercial, right?
He's commercial now.
It's like it's.
But they feel like he shouldn't deserve
for everybody.
The spot. It's like a crab in the bucket mentality. Like all the comedians don't want him to be in the top spot.
No, you need people like that. That's what wins. Comedians are the worst people, dude.
The only thing I'll disagree with when it came to Kevin Hart, this is what I don't like about him. Once I started getting backlash and shit from the critics and everything else, I wouldn't have said a fucking thing.
Well, like the Oscars?
People were just talking shit and saying shit, but then his ego is so big.
He said so. He came back and said something.
So like his ego is so big. After he dropped his special, he had a discussion on his website at the.
What about this last special?
Yeah, and people were like, "And shit wasn't funny." This, that, and the
Mad
third,
people said it wasn't funny. I watched it,
but he was in the comments going back after people.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Then he made a public statement saying,
dumb
"Look,
as shit.
I don't care if you don't like my special."
No, hold on. Wait.
See, listen, people. This is the problem.
That's
I don't
pretty good.
care if you don't like my special because I never gave a fuck and I don't give a fuck now. There's 0 fucks given over here.
Sounds like Urkel with attitude.
Right, exactly. And then I gotta listen to this nigga on a Chase Freedom Card commercial talking about, hey, listen,
like a
people,
tranny
if
who
you
just
want a
lost
Chase
his
Freedom Card, you gotta come over. Like, fuck out of here, nigga. I don't want to hear that shit. It's not believable. That's the thing.
He doesn't have to be believable. He just has
No,
to be
but what
funny.
I'm saying is you can't have that type of energy where you coming off as like fuck the world, I don't give a fuck, and this, that, and the third, and everything else. But
No,
then when
all right,
hold on. But then when I go on YouTube, I gotta see a fucking Chase commercial with Kevin Hart acting extra fun. Okay, if you want Chase Freedom Card, do this, that, and
Hey, he's got to pay the bills, baby. You see that house?
Nah, right,
Motherfucker's got a comedy club in his basement. Yo, that stage had a fucking monogrammed fucking heart and shit on the stage. That shit was ridiculous. If like, dude, that's so crazy, dude.
So before we get into Dave Chappelle shit, I just wanted to recap on what we just talked about as far as the Tyson fight. So the Tyson fight with Tyson and my man Roy Jones. I was kind of pissed off that it was a draw. I felt like it should have been, Mike Tyson should have just won that. Because Roy Jones was through.
It's just a bunch of old men hugging.
Yeah, and like
That's
people
heavyweights,
wanted people wanted like a crazy ass fight, but I'm like, look, it's 2 old niggas fighting, man.
Yeah, people
You know what
wanted
I'm
to
saying?
see
Like,
fucking Roy Jones Jr. get knocked out in 45 seconds.
You get into a fight
Which he
over
wouldn't.
over the age of 30 or whatever. Nigga, the fight ain't gonna last a minute.
No fist fights usually last that long in the streets.
Definitely, hell no.
They're not fucking,
2 minutes in the street is
a long
is probably like 15 minutes on stage.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
Oh, it's 20 minutes on stage.
Right?
Fuck it, a half hour, nigga. That's a half hour to some of these comics. And Boston comedians, let me just tell you, this is, you know what I'm saying? I just want to, y'all niggas is really, y'all killing me, man. Y'all killing me, man.
There's no more comedy anymore.
Like,
Dave.
yo, not for nothing. It's not that much comedy going on.
It's
And
out there. It's on the interwebs.
It's
what
like
is comedy?
it's like, yo, dog.
Whatever makes me laugh.
You're a comedian in Boston, and you're not that seasoned. You ain't a journeyman in comedy yet. You ain't had 3 years. You ain't got 10,000 hours in this shit. You feel what I'm saying? I want you to understand something, man. Be original. Cut the bullshit out.
Am I
You
right?
don't have to be like all these weirdo motherfuckers out here trying to tell jokes. Everything doesn't have to be like
that's my lane.
Like I was talking to, like, nigga, I seen this nigga that was 6'4", black, African. Like, what the fuck is you doing? You shouldn't be talking like this.
Talking like what?
So I was going to the store the other day, and I thought to myself, why does my pug act like this?
Because that's how the scene acts, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like, come the fuck on, my nigga. Like, you don't have to be, like, you can be you. You can be you.
Stay.
And if that's you, if that's you, that's cool. But I just find it hard to believe
Really?
that I'm the only black guy on the scene that's been through a struggle. It's like, yo, y'all niggas done been through shit. Y'all been through all types of shit, but yet y'all sound like middle-aged white men. It's disgusting. And then white people just sound crazy in itself, period. Just like, yeah, dude, fuck this shit, man. I'm trying to get up here and tell these jokes, dude. Yeah.
Tell a
They won't
joke.
let me say the N-word.
I can't do it, man. They won't let me do it. But, hey, Big D, you think I can say the N-word tonight?
Yeah,
You
God,
think it's
say
cool?
it.
Yeah.
God say it.
I
Go for it.
Anytime a white person asks me if they can say that, I encourage these motherfuckers to do
You
it.
can't ask.
Not only do I tell them, I'm like, look, matter of fact, hey, I got a spot for you
You
next week.
can't ask.
I got a spot for you next week. Come with me down the Slade.
Yeah, right when you say that.
And then it's a show. No. The crowd is pretty mixed. You'll have a great time.
That's the only
That's the
place
best
you
time.
should do a joke like that.
No, you shouldn't.
Yeah, you should.
You should, but you shouldn't.
No. That's the only place.
I'm just saying, Kenny, that I'm just tired of hearing, like, I feel like as Boston comedians, we are lacking in originality. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like it's like it's like people, and it's like, maybe I shouldn't even say Boston comedians. I just feel like people in general try to fit into some role of some bullshit that's just created. Like, don't be that fucking. But then the scene.
There's a mold.
Thinking for themselves.
It's like, come the fuck on. Then the whole scene starts to be like that. Like, everybody starts telling jokes like that.
There's a voice.
Stupid.
There's a voice.
It's like, come the fuck on. Like,
It's
when
like
I look at Sam J, and I'm like, oh, well.
Sam J's last special was fucking
Fire,
brilliant.
fire. But you know what? She's
Fucking
different
brilliant.
because she's
There's a
being
different
herself.
breed.
She
It's
don't
a
give a
different breed.
fuck.
She don't give a fuck, but
She's
she's being
real
herself.
Boston.
And I'm not even saying.
She's real Boston. Like,
And what I'm
not
saying is,
give
it's
a
like,
fuck.
it's like, look, I'm not saying like don't give a fuck about your craft.
No.
But give a
You
fuck
can
about
tell
your
she-
craft.
Yeah,
she cares
okay.
about her shit, and she cares about where she comes from.
Yes.
So what she's doing is she's doing the city a service. A lot of you motherfuckers ain't doing the city a service.
No.
Y'all making us look crazy. The Boston Comedy Festival this year was virtual, and it was won by somebody from fucking L.A.
Yeah.
But it's like 5 or 6 people from fucking Massachusetts in the contest. Come the fuck on. And I guarantee all you motherfuckers sounded the same. So like, I was walking my dog and, and I had a fucking boot in my ass and like, why do black men can't do this? Or why do white men just keep restricting me? I don't understand.
Restrictions.
And these are coming from the white guys.
I'm marginalized.
Like, what the fuck? Tighten your shit up, man. Whatever. Who the fuck am I? I'm nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm nobody. When it comes to this comedy shit, I'm nobody. I have no time in. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really putting in the work. But I tell you motherfucking what. You come see Big D at a show.
A show.
You're gonna laugh.
Like
You're
a show,
gonna laugh.
like in
Not
live
only
in
you gonna laugh,
person.
but I'm not gonna be like every other black person you've seen that night.
Or you might get offended and just leave.
Yeah, that's definitely possible.
I mean, you'll definitely be funny.
Yeah, I'll definitely be fun. You
might be a better version of every black person. I don't know who's on the bill. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's an urban night or if we're in Somerville. I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes
It depends,
I've caught
Shout
myself.
out to Somerville. How's those airplanes?
And I've caught myself, like sometimes, as a comedian or whatever, you hang around a bunch of shitty comedians, you become shitty. And, I've caught myself a few times where I've been on stage and I'm like, fuck my life. I'm just tired of living.
Like, oh my God, why am I doing
And then I'm like, why
that?
the fuck am I talking like this?
It's like, Jesus Christ.
It's like I'm black, I got a big dick, and I smoke hella weed. Why am I tripping right now? Like, I'm tripping right now. I'm up on stage doing what the fuck I love to do, and I'm bugging. Why am I talking like this?
Soak
up the depression.
I was just watching the first season of Def Jam, right? With Martin Lawrence. Yo, the first season. Russell Simmons came out in the same outfit like 6 times. I was like, oh, they must be recording these back to back and shit, right? I was just like, but fucking every time, the beginning of the show, Martin comes out, dude, to warm up the crowd, and it was just like, fucking white people. It was like you didn't even have to say anything else. Like it was just like.
Have you noticed what I do when I come out? When I come out, every
great.
show I do, no matter if it's a black crowd, white crowd, whatever, it don't matter. I come out and the first thing I say out of my mouth is white people. God damn.
Oh yeah, no, you win both ways.
And it's
there's no way to lose that.
The crazy shit is
there's
every
no
time
way to lose that.
It's like every time I say that, it's like I don't know what it is. People will start laughing. There's no joke.
Right.
There's no punchline. There's no
just
nothing.
be falling out of chairs.
Like you might get like a small minority of people that like, oh, it's this shit.
Yeah,
but like overall,
it's like as soon as I say that shit,
Yeah,
it's like
that's-
motherfuckers know what's
fuck
going
those
on. It's
people.
like you know what the business is. You know it's about to happen. I'm about to shit on some white people or whatever. And then, but not for nothing. 9 times out of 10, my jokes personally aren't actually shitting on white people. It's more so like, why is this happening? Or what is the point of this shit?
It's observational.
yeah.
It's like I'm just not understanding. I'm just not understanding.
You're not just like, let's lynch these fucking white people.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And when you come off with your jokes, you can't come off with malice and just be like, yo,
No, it's gotta be
I want
funny.
to skin all these motherfuckers. You can't be like that. Like,
No one's gonna laugh at that
no, they're not.
unless
Well,
you're
it
gonna
depends.
talking about babies or something.
It depends, because I've seen some baby jokes work.
Yeah. It's hard.
I've
though.
heard people actually talk about fucking babies.
Yeah,
It actually works.
like, I'm gonna skin these babies. That was like few and
No,
far
really?
between.
Wow.
It'd be few and far between that would get away with it, you know.
Yeah, but you would do
But
it.
it could be something. Yeah, you gotta try. You gotta try. You know.
It always works.
You don't know if it works unless you try.
Yeah.
Basically.
So, luckily, hopefully comedy opens back up within the next year or whatever. They're coming out with a
It's
vaccine.
so
though.
crazy.
And they're talking about some senator proposed
A bill, right?
a bill where, in order to get a stimulus check of $1,500, you would have to.
That they should give us anyway.
Yeah. That we should have to take a fucking vaccine, and I think that's stupid.
That's crazy. Like, would you get vaccinated? Vaccinated.
Vaccinated for $1,500.
And it's like, maybe.
3 times.
Could I do it?
Right.
A couple? How many times can I get back in line? Like, can I do? How many times can I get reimbursed today? I will have antibodies coming out of my eyes.
Antibodies just oozing out of everywhere.
Just making super spreader germs.
And the
shit.
crazy thing is like, yo, we've been waiting for a stimulus check since what, August?
August.
And I just found out that like Canada, Ireland,
all these other
fucking
fucking
countries
places
are just getting money, man. They're just the government's taking care of them. They're treating them right and shit. And we just get fucked.
And they're
over.
like, yeah, but they're fucking communists, man.
Yeah, all
They
right,
fucking
whatever.
fuck those fucking commie
You mean
fucks,
to tell me
man.
I don't have to lose a leg if I move to Canada? But I gotta lose one in fucking America with this dirty ass health system?
You gotta lose your life. It's gonna take you. You're gonna lose 2 legs in Canada because it's gonna take so long to get your 1 leg surgery. You're gonna lose both of them.
Right. And that goes into the other shit though. Like,
But I don't even think that's real. I think that's just propaganda that they fucking.
do you think that if we wanted to be like Canadian citizens, any other citizens or whatever,
Oh, they won't take us in.
They're not gonna. But do you think they will put?
D,
us,
I don't even think they'll let us visit.
do you think they have to take that same test like how we test?
No. We don't gotta do
become
the
a citizen-
nationalization
No, to
shit.
become a citizen, you have to take a test, and other countries don't.
Yeah. But do you think they'd let us into Canada today?
No.
No.
Right?
Funny thing is,
Probably
a lot of
not.
people are like, oh, if Trump wins again, I'm moving to Canada.
Yeah, but I see what you're saying. Like with trying to become like a citizen here.
Yeah. People have to become a citizen in the United States. You have to take a test, a naturalization test.
I don't think we'll be able to pass that shit.
I don't think there's
I don't think any Americans will be able to pass that shit, except motherfuckers.
maybe
that
like
come
fresh,
from-
like new Americans. Like they just came Americans yesterday and already passed the test.
I was looking at the test the other day. and
How many times
I
did
don't
you
think-
fail the test?
I probably failed about 15 questions out of 25.
How many questions do you need to pass the test to get your fucking green card or citizenship? What is that? A gold card? What's a citizenship?
I don't know.
It's a gold card and a golden banana.
It's the golden banana.
The golden fucking banana. Stripper ass.
Shout out to Route 1.
I don't know exactly how many
Carriage
questions are
House.
on it. But
How many does it take to pass? Did you fail the test? Did you take the test?
What kind of questions they got? Ask some of these questions.
All right, are we going? Like, what are we doing here? Are we going D, me, or together? We just try to shut out the answer. Is there multiple choice?
Just shut the fuck up.
Hold on. Let's get some game show.
We can't Google the answers.
What?
Is like gonna Google the answers?
I just wanted to give some game show music real quick. That's all.
With Stadia, you can play the
That's
big.
the wrong shit. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah. Fuck Google.
You know how these
We're not
motherfuckers do.
sponsored by that shit. This shit's on Telemundo.
Arriba!
You cock son!
All right, go ahead, Sean.
Ha! Welcome to Telemundo! First question on the naturalization test to get into the United States. What is the supreme law of the land?
Liberty and justice for all. Oh shit.
The Constitution.
Oh, okay.
Now,
It's
before
just
we move
multiple
any,
choice.
Hold
before we move any further, I have a feeling these are all trick questions.
All right, go
Are you
ahead.
Get you to
serious?
fail to not be able to become a citizen in the United States.
No.
Question number 2.
Sean, are these multiple choice?
No, but this question has 3 answers.
What do you mean
does the Constitution do? What does the Constitution do?
Oh,
Liberties, freedoms, and rights?
I'm gonna go with what he said.
Sets up the government, defines the government, and protects basic rights of Americans.
All right, so I lost.
I lost. Okay.
That's 2. The idea of self-government is the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words?
The first 3 words of the Constitution.
We the people.
We the people.
We the purple.
Yeah, we got one.
We might make it to America.
You need to shut the fuck up.
But I'm trying to get in.
Me too.
What is an amendment?
In addition to the fucking Bill of Rights or
No,
Constitution, whatever the
We can
fuck.
add to the Constitution.
Correct. Correct, Amanda.
Yeah. All right, bet. Go ahead. Go to the next one.
What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution?
The Bill of Rights.
I'm going with what he said.
The Bill of Rights. Correct, Amanda.
Okay, go ahead. We got time.
What is the one right or freedom for the First Amendment?
The freedom of speech.
Preach.
Speech, religion, assembly, press, petition the government.
Yeah.
That's right. You have the right to protest the government.
Protest. And they can't tell you what fucking time to go home.
We got time for one more.
How many amendments does the Constitution have?
I think it's
13.
like 60.
27.
Yeah, see, that's too many. That's not that too many. There probably should be more.
It's in the 27 club.
There probably should be more. Yeah, this is the year we're fucking falling to pieces, dude. It's over. It's a wrap. 27, we're out. America, we had a good run. See you later.
Yeah, Biden.
It's the Great Reset. Oh, the Democrats are coming in there.
By the way, like I said earlier, I feel like those questions are set up to like confuse you because they're a little confusing.
I mean, I got a few of them and I didn't study. I'm just retarded.
And I think
you know
that
what I mean?
would be just for like, when people are first coming into a country, like they're studying that shit.
Yeah, they give you a
have to
book.
study that.
Yeah, but they give you a book
Yeah,
like you're
so-
getting your license, like right on red, left on zero, fucking.
Right, so you know this shit fresh.
I mean, half these Americans don't even know how to drive.
Especially Asians.
They weren't even born here.
You ever see somebody like trying to parallel pockets and they can't do it? It's like, how the fuck did you get your license?
Because you're suburban, Sean. You're suburban. You didn't grow up in the city. Well, that was a part of fucking life since you were a
Didn't
kid.
pass the naturalization test either.
Yeah, that was just because of COVID.
What was we talking about before?
Yo, how's this? Wait. So I can't talk. Never mind. Just switch it up. No, it's probably I'm probably in the clear. I didn't want to. I'm probably in the clear.
So I was thinking the other day that like comedians are probably like on the lowest level of the entertainment level.
I mean, we are
I don't know, because I think,
I mean,
strippers.
are we stripper level?
but those are
I tell you right now, those strippers be making more money than us.
yeah, those are like essential workers, dude.
It's just guaranteed.
Strippers are like essential workers.
I wish I could make stripper money.
Like
Seriously.
massage parlors, strip clubs and shit like that.
For comedy? Imagine making stripper money
They're
for
more
comedy.
important.
Like comedians,
They
if
get
you
better
get,
turnouts.
somewhere.
Strip clubs get better turnout than comedy shows.
No, not when you're no.
Hey, and they're both equal in the shame department.
Totally equal in the shame department.
But it would definitely, I think
Every time I'm on stage, I'm naked.
I think strip clubs get the best crowds compared to us. I mean, shit. If you're a low level comedian and you're a low level stripper,
You're on the same page.
well, you guys might get the same crowd. Like that's
You'd
you might
probably
get
be a
three shitty
dynamite
people-
couple.
Three
You know what I
shitty
mean?
people
You'd
in the
probably be
bar,
killing
drunk
it.
off their ass,
Yeah, a bunch of drunks, low life drunks.
Yeah. You guys are dregs of
trying
humanity.
to please everybody, but you ain't got a pussy.
Where's the pussy? But she's just skinny and emaciated. She hasn't eaten.
Yeah, trying to please everybody. Man. I got
The
no
dude's just like, no,
dancing,
honey,
no pussy."
I'll transition. I'll get the pussy. I'm a little chubby. I'll get a, fat pussy.
Yeah, it's just brutal, dude.
What about the chick from Juno? I'd still fuck him, Elliot.
Oh no.
Elliot
chick from
Page.
Juno?
Ellen Page.
Yeah.
Ellen
Wow,
Page
the
turned into
one that
Elliot.
was in the Umbrella Factory.
He's Elliot now, and I'd
What?
still fuck him.
What?
It was in that other movie too, where the pussy had teeth.
The chick that's in the Umbrella Factory.
called
That was in Juno.
It was
Yeah,
called Teeth. She was
Elliot
in
Page.
Teeth. She was that.
It was
that bride in
Ellen.
Teeth.
It was Ellen Page
that movie, Teeth?
or Eileen Page, and now it's Elliot Page. I shouldn't say it. That's rude.
Fuck out of here.
And I don't mean to say it like that. I don't mean.
The bitch from the Umbrella Factory is a nigga now.
No, what do you mean? How the
she's
fuck
not.
would she become fucking? What?
She's
How
not
would she
black.
become a dude?
Oh yeah.
What you thought I was talking about? She was black because I said nigga?
Yeah, I'm racist. Sean did too. He's racist too.
Yeah, he thought I said monkey ball.
No, no. I thought you meant male, but I just thought you meant black male too, just for some fucking racist reason. I guess I don't know. I didn't mean to make it like that, but that's what I thought originally. But yes, she is. He is a he. As of the press release a few weeks ago, and they changed everything around.
Disappointed.
Well, so now they're getting mad. They're not
like, man, I've been jerking off to her for years.
Dude, he's still pretty cute. I'd fuck him. But he's getting flack, I think, because he's still gonna play a cis female in the Umbrella Factory.
Wow.
Kind of fucking strange.
I hate it.
Right?
I hate it.
That's like brutal, right? It's just
but
like,
whatever. I mean,
just like people act, you fucking weirdos. It's called acting. Like act. Just act. You can't have people fucking be the people. They're gonna be the people because then they're just not fucking acting.
I was thinking how it's like cultural inappropriate to like dress as an Indian or like dresses in black.
Anything that's not yours,
right? So what about if a straight man dresses as a woman?
That's a cross dresser, nigga.
No, as hold on. Yeah.
Some fucking weirdo.
Isn't that like appropriating? Like,
no, it's not appropriating shit.
Women a minority?
Well, are you
like
doing it for a joke, or are you doing it because you feel like you feel to need to wear that dress?
Niggas can't even joke like that now. Like
that's
you
what
can't
I'm
even
saying.
Have, like I can't walk around in no fucking tutu and some and a tank top and shit.
People will get mad at you.
Halter top because they'll get mad and be like, "Oh, this nigga's making fun of me." But I'm like, "Yo, no, bitch, I'm living my best life."
Right?
Like, why the fuck can't I live?
Why can't
I wouldn't do this shit?
Why can't this be funny though?
The shit might be loose though. I mean, on a hot day.
I'm saying, like, if you were on, like, SNL, right, and they were like, hey, D, we need you to do this for a skit, you'd do it in a heartbeat, because that's just the fucking skit, and that's how it was written. No. Do you know what I'm saying? Stop it. If they made you put on a fucking, not made you, but if they were like, hey, we think it'd be really funny if you put on a fucking tutu. If Robert Pooley asked you to put on a fucking tutu.
You put on a lizard suit.
Hold on.
Yeah, and you made it with fucking Orlando Baxter.
Hold on, nigga, hold on.
The fuck out of here. You were right, you didn't even get paid.
I didn't put on shit. I didn't put on shit. I didn't put on no lizard suit.
It's all green screen CGI. It wasn't my dick, people. It wasn't my dick.
Lizard suit. I didn't fuck no nigga lizard. I didn't do none of that shit.
So is that a black lizard or just a male lizard?
It's a nigga lizard. It's a nigga in a lizard suit, and they wanted me to fuck him. But that didn't happen because he wasn't
on or off camera.
He didn't have no gender.
Somebody couldn't get hard.
He didn't have a Jimmy hat?
He didn't have no gender, so I couldn't fuck no.
He didn't have a gender. He didn't have a hole?
No.
What about that mouth he was talking out of?
Progressive. He didn't have nothing.
It's like, you hear me? Hear this dick coming, bitch?
Yeah, but it's
an
lizard
asexual lizard.
It was an asexual lizard. That's facts.
Asexual is like they don't like sex, right?
Gender neutral.
Yeah.
No, but they don't want to fuck.
I have no clue what I'm talking about.
They don't want to fuck. They're like, sex.
Anyway,
I don't really care.
I think we went overboard with this shit.
No way. Gender neutral lizard people?
Really?
Did we?
This is a good transition. Make sure you check out our website, www.inthegutterpodcast.com, where you can get all of our latest merch.
Bunch
all
of shit.
Instagram, Facebook, podcast news, merch. We got t-shirts right here. We have the In the Gutter Podcast t-shirts.
Little
You
patches.
can check them out. We got patches. We got stickers. Hit up the website.
Sticker.
And definitely support. This is episode 42 of In the Gutter motherfucking podcast. And
be back soon with a motherfucking 2020 fucking
best of. Best of 2020 is the next episode. We'll be back for that shit. And stay tuned, man. Keep us locked in. Make sure you like,
subscribe
and share.
Tell your motherfucking friends to share that shit. Be like, hey, look at this idiots we've been doing.
And make sure you check out the website too, www.inthegutterpodcast.com, where we'll be having news on the next live taping of the In the Gutter Podcast show, where you can call in, talk to us, and
live and direct,
and tell us your In the Gutter best of stories. All right, so we appreciate you for listening. I'm Big D.
Thank you so much, Kenny Capozzi.
Sean Sorrow.
We out, bitch.
And this is In the Gutter motherfucking podcast.
Living in the gutter, spitting in the gutter. If you're looking for me, I'll tell you where I'll be. Living in the gutter.